Hello, good morning and welcome to TW White & Sons in Bookham. Thank you for taking the time to browse our website and take a look at our used approved vehicles we've currently got in stock. I wanted to show you this lovely SKODA Kodiaq that we've just taken in part exchange. This came in part exchange against a brand new Mazda CX-30, so the previous customer chose to downsize a little bit from this one. And it's a really nice car. To go into a little bit more detail, it's the 2-litre TDI Edition specification, and as you can see by the badge on the back here, it is the 4x4 all-wheel drive version. Finished in the metallic grey. I'm not sure of the specific name for it, I'm sure there is one, but a very smart looking colour. And it is the DSG gearbox, this car, so it's an automatic, which is very popular, particularly in this sort of sized SUV, and particularly popular throughout the Volkswagen, Skoda and Seat group anyway. So this car is one owner from new. It's been exceptionally well looked after. I'm sure you can see through the exterior condition. And it was on a SKODA service plan throughout its life, so it's got a full SKODA service history. We'll go through some more detail in just a moment, but what really sings this car's praises, alongside its condition, is the plethora of optional extras that were added to this vehicle when purchased brand new. So I'll talk you through them one by one and show you what it's got, because there's quite a few of them. We'll start actually around the back of the vehicle. I'll be honest with you, you've probably seen from a lot of our pictures and videos, we're actually a Mazda dealership here, so my Skoda knowledge is perhaps not as good as it could be. So it may be that some of these features are standard, but either way, nice things to have on the car. So first and foremost is the electronic tailgate. So key in my hand, you've obviously got the button on the underside of here as well, which you can press to open the boot. But press and hold on the key, and there we go. The boot opens for you, and I suppose this is a good opportunity to show you that this is also a 7-seater option. You have these 2 seats at the back just here. Apologies if you can hear the tree surgeons behind me. I'm hoping that's not going to be too intrusive on the video. But yes, these 2 seats here, so you pull the toggle like so. Oh no, my mistake, that's to pull the seats back up. You pull this toggle here, you can push these seats flat forward. And you have the full boot space with the 5 seats up. I believe you can then further forward the middle set of seats as well. So you've got the electronic tailgate, nice and straightforward there, and you've got the button just up here, or of course operate it off the key, and it closes like so. So we'll go round to the back of the car, and this will give me an opportunity just to show you the interior space in the vehicle. Oh, I think I've just locked it in my pocket by accident. There we go. So there we go. Nice interior space, very well looked after, and you'll probably notice at this point that one of the first options that's on the car is the full black leather upholstery. So that's on across all seats, front as well. It's also kitted out with the floor mats, which is good to see, and you have this little armrest that can pull down between the 2 middle seats, with some cup holders as well. So there we go. You also have rear heated seats, so these 2 outer seats, let's call it the middle row, because there are 2 additional seats at the back, have got the heated function. Particularly with this, you know, potentially being a family car, it's always nice to see that you've got the aircon vents in the back as well. So there we go. Now if we hop into the front of the car, let's just straighten the mat so I don't get my muddy feet anywhere on the carpets. So nice leather upholstery continued throughout the front of the car. You've got an electric driver's seat here, and you can save up to 3 seat positions on this, which is always useful. Quite often we find it's like a husband and wife driving the car, so it's again always good to have that. Going into some more detail on some of the optional extras, so you probably notice it's a very light cabin, and that's because we have this panoramic sunroof. So this is controlled up here. It's got an electronic blind, which I'm not sure is going to work unless the engine's running. That's probably not. So if we hop in, I'll just show you that. And with the engine, it's foot on the brake pedal. You've actually got the start-stop button just here. we go, that's up and running now. So you push the button just up here, one click. I can now step back out the car. And you see the blind just opens up on its own. So that was actually with the blind shut. I'd imagine you can now see that it's a very light, airy cabin, which just makes things a lot more pleasant when you're driving along. So we've got the panoramic sunroof. Again, in no particular order, as we close the door, we also have the Canton Sound System. So you've got speakers in the door just here. I know a sound system doesn't make or break a car, but in Mazda they do the Bose. The Canton is, I'm sure, of a similar standard to that. It always makes a difference in my opinion. I think it's a really good thing to have an upgraded sound system, particularly in a longer vehicle like this. It tends to have a better effect in terms of surround sound. In terms of other bits and bobs we've got here, so worth showing you, we've actually got 3 keys for this car. Quite often the car only comes with 2, but this one's got 3, so it's always good to know you've got a backup to your spare if you manage to lose 2 of them. I mentioned earlier about the DSG gearbox, so it's a 4x4 all-wheel drive version. If I just pull that into drive very briefly, we have this wireless smartphone charging pad down here, so you should be able to lay your smartphone in there. Again, something to be aware of with this, a lot of it can be dependent on the age of phone that you use. For example, on Mazda's vehicles, I believe the wireless charging is only effective for iPhone 8 models and upwards. So if you had like an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 7, it wouldn't work, but either way, it does have that. I'll take it back out of driving into reverse. We have a 360 view camera here on the left and a reversing camera on the right, and it looks as though you can sort of change your view to help you assist with parking. You've got lots of different options here, but again, it's with it being a bigger vehicle, it's always a useful thing to have, having the rear camera and the 360 view camera. So, and then when you put that back into park, there we go. That's all good. Just to run through all the options we've got on here, so it's the standard infotainment system. If we go back to the home screen, let's just close this down, I'm assuming it's been factory reset. So we've got the satellite navigation system here. We also have SmartLink, which enables you to have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto or MirrorLink, so you can pair your smartphone with the car. The USB port is just down here on the left, so nice and convenient. You can sort of tuck the phone away in the storage compartment as well. And for those of you who haven't used Apple CarPlay or Android Auto or MirrorLink before, it's an exceptionally useful feature. You can just mirror various applications such as maps from your phone, or if you listen to Spotify or Amazon Music, that can all be streamed through the car, basically off of your phone, as opposed to using Bluetooth connection. Benefits really involved there is, unlike a lot of in-car sat navs, the maps off your iPhone or Waze is live. You'll know about traffic updates and accidents on the road ahead, so again, always a good thing to have. To talk a little bit more about this car specifically, I just want to confirm the mileage for you. So it's 40,400 miles, which for a car of this age, being a 67 plate, I'd say is a nice low mileage car, plus the fact it has full service history to back that up with SKODA. It is due a service, which we are planning to do, and this little warning light here is making us aware that the brakes need doing as well, so rest assured that will be looked into and obviously rectified. But apart from that, I think we have here a very nice car with lots of additional, very useful extras that it's got. Well looked after, one owner and full service history. So there we go. A really nice car. Great for a family vehicle or for just a comfort vehicle. Available to see here and test drive at TW White's in Bookham. If you'd like to arrange time to come and see the car, please do give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.